as you finish up, we can tell you Antonio Perez will get the lucky dog and get back on the lead lap. So that gives us a total now of 28 cars still on the lead lap here at Montreal. Oh, my. The sun has broken back out. And that is the city of Montreal off in the distance across the St. Lawrence River, as we're getting ready to go back to green flag racing. And I still think about the fact that right now, if we didn't have these rain tires, we'd be waiting for another hour or an hour and a half drying this track with a bunch of jet dryers.
But one thing we know for sure right now, 8 laps to go, guys, this track is going to dry real quick, and it will start eating up these rain tires because they're awful soft tires compared to the regular tires that we run, the slick tires, I call it. So there are portions of the track already that are pretty dry, and there's portions that are wet, like you're seeing right there in the hairpin. But under the trees, through the S's, it's pretty dry.
Did you notice, Marcus, when he came around, turn 10 there, he gave a little throttle to see how much wheel spin he was going to get? That's the experience that we're talking about. Now, there's one of those dry sections that you were talking about, Rusty. But you know what? There's plenty of water around the rest of this track. I think these tires are going to go just fine all the way to the finish, as long as we stay green. The last thing we need is more yellow flags.
Andy, the thing I'd be wondering about, if I hit the dry, then hit the wet, what's that car going to do? Is it going to have grip, no grip, grip, no grip? And
that's why you get paid the big bucks, man. Got to make it work.
I don't drive no more, Andy. Like I said, if we're talking about these guys.
All right, that's the view out the back of Marcus's car. It is Ambrose, Kyle Busch in second, Andrew Ranger third, Edwards fourth, Menard fifth. That's your top 5. And Kyle Busch has yet to lead a lap in this race. And remember, the only other race this year he has not led was Las Vegas. Getting ready to come down for the start. Pace truck has pulled off. Listen to these faithful fans here in Montreal. They're all on their feet as we get ready for another restart, ending our 9th record caution of the Nationwide Road Course Series. Green flag's out. Here we go. Oh, another good start for Ambrose. Right behind him, Kyle Busch.
J.R. Fitzpatrick, he's got to stop now, which is a problem for him on that little island right there.
Yep, got some more action. That got another car turned around.
Michael McDowell gets spun around.
Boy, that is really going to hurt J.R. Fitzpatrick. He was running in 9th position on the restart. Look out, Villeneuve trying to bull his way.
Coleman and Coleman with Kenny Wallace.
Kenny gets a little nudge into Coleman. They both go off, but both are still running. No yellow.
It is so hard to anticipate how slick that corner really is. Guys diving in there thinking it might stick and hit too much water.
No, they're going to make Papis around off the front bumper of Brad Keselowski.
Oh, he's got to stay in that throttle so he gets stuck in that stuff, Andy.
He's still got a little momentum. Momentum for free in this situation.
Cost him a ton of positions as well. And as he comes back out, there's contact with a couple of cars. Doesn't look like anything major, though, as everybody still keeps going down that long straightaway.
7 laps to go, and these guys just muscling themselves around here.
See some smoke from another car in front of this group.
In fact, that was Brad Coleman going by with smoke coming off that car.
Whoa, and now another car gets some help. That's Brendan Gaughan, and the 86 involved in that one potentially again. That would be Antonio Perez. So Brendan, and you got to be careful when you get back on that grass.
You can see right there in that shot, Kyle Busch is just about to overdo it right there on the throttle. Gets a little bit out of shape.
That's Andrew Ranger in third, Carl Edwards in fourth, and there is the 66. Turned around in turn number 10, so Wallace has got his issues there again. Another car off to the right there. Can't seem to make out the number.
And here comes Marcus Ambrose.
And the caution is out once again. So number 10. And listen to Marcus. I can't believe this. Every time he gets a good restart, we end up with another caution. And the caution we're hearing is for the 33 of J.R. Fitzpatrick. And there he is, as he is stuck down in turn number 1, never getting that car refired. So a tough break for Fitzpatrick because he had a very solid run. He won the Canadian Tire race earlier today. Of course, that now seems like a long time ago. We were supposed to be off the air a half hour ago. Does that give you an idea?
Said this is the longest race in his life.
Yeah, welcome to the 24 hours of Montreal.
Comes Brad Coleman in with a lot of body damage.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot of work done in the sheet metal shop over the next few days.
You got a feel for Brad Coleman right now. This was his last run in this particular car, the 20 car, really good car out of the Joe Gibbs stable. And he really did a great job today. He ran strong, but when this rain came and problems started happening, this track has been chewing cars up.
He was 12th when this problem occurred for him, and obviously it's going to set him way back. There's a 33 getting pushed around. Being told the 75 of Brett Rowe is going to be getting the free pass. So he'll get back on the lead lap. That'll give us 29 cars, at least if Coleman can get fixed and back out before they get back around.
See the dry spots there. I mean, it looks like we said, this thing is really drying out quick, and this is going to make for a little better racing in some corners. The problem is when you leave the wet surface and you go to the dry surface and then back to the wet, that's when these cars come around, they get out of control, and it's not the exact conditions you want for racing in the rain, that's for sure, because you got too many obstacles out there, grip problems.
I think the biggest problem is we got a few guys out there with the red mist. I mean, they're just not giving in any quarter. They're not giving each other room. And
now this could take a while to push this car all the way around the racetrack if it doesn't fire.
We got cars just tore to pieces out here. This left front fender in this car is wiped out. Half the field is destroyed. It's exciting to watch, I'll tell you, but man, they have tore some stuff up.
It has been an expensive day for car owners. Well, while all this is going on, Andrew Ranger still finds himself the third car in line behind Ambrose and Kyle Busch. Let's find out what's going on in his camp. Jamie?
And Andrew Ranger shares Rusty Wallace's sentiments. He said on the radio right before we walked up here, he said, I can't believe NASCAR's letting them race. Everybody's wrecking everywhere. The good news was, though, Paul, you guys got to get some fuel. What do you think now? Are you guys going to be able to make it here another few laps?
Yeah, we're good to go. Andrew, I'm just really impressed with what he's done today. He just, every restart, he just keeps hitting his marks, and he's real calm. Yeah, it's just a little crazy now. Those guys in the back of the pack, it just looks like bumper cars back there. So, but we'll be all right. However it turns out, we're just going to keep doing our deal and try to get us a good top 5 out of it.
First time working together. You guys don't have that solid relationship yet, but how much are you able to coach your driver right now? Keep him calm and keep him on the track in the groove he's supposed to be in.
I think we've done a good job today, and you know, the communication's tough. We have a little bit of would be better with more time, but all in all, I think it's fine. He knows what he's doing out there, and we'll see what we can do.
This team has had fast race cars the last few weeks. We'll see if it'll pay off and they can hang on to third, Dave.
Pops Yuri's driver, Brad Keselowski, has a top 10 run going. And Pops, based on yesterday morning's practice, in a semi-wet, semi-dry condition, how long do you think these tires can go before they really get out from under, Brad?
They'll be fine. We ran a bunch on them yesterday and had a whole lot of dry spots on the racetrack. Basically, what happens to them is they slide them and they just kind of chunk them out when they slide them. But they'll be fine. I don't think we've got enough laps to go here. We'll have any tire problems.
Okay, this is entertaining to watch at home. What's it like to watch up here?
Well, I don't know. I guess they're doing what they need to do, but we've lost the nose, the hood, and both sides of the car since they put the rain tires on. So these guys have enough problems getting around these places when it's dry, much less when it's wet.
Interesting perspective, Shannon.
Well, down here with Doug Randolph, crew chief for Stephen Light. Stephen, you told me earlier today, practiced this car for Clint Boyer last season, but did not get any rain time. So how is he doing out there on the rain tires?
Well, he's doing fine. We obviously got a little practice on rain tires the other day, and he's doing a great job in the Holiday Inn Chevrolet. It's definitely crazy out there right now. I'm sure it's exciting to watch, but I would hate to be out there. We're just, you know, you run good all day long, and you're just at anybody's mercy right now, and it's fun to watch, but I don't think it'd be fun to be in there.
Well, you say it's crazy out there right now. What is your driver telling you? Because, I mean, that's just your interpretation of what must be going on out there.
Yeah, absolutely. He's just trying to be smart, not get into anybody, and hope nobody gets into him, but they're just slipping and sliding out there, and you know, everybody wants to race and do well, but everybody also wants to be able to load it up on the truck at the end of the day, too.
Stephen Wallace Stephen Light having a great run here today, guys.
Yeah, they're going to load them up on the trucks, but they may need a hook to be able to do it.